What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another questions and answers one. For those of you that are new to the channel, basically this is my opportunity to interact with you guys as subscribers. As much as I try to go down in the comments and reply to comments and things like that, I feel like this really helps us connect on a different level. I randomly choose one day a week on one of my social media platforms, links in description by the way, and I ask for your questions. And in turn, I get on here, I pick the best ones, or when there's too many of them, like in the case of this one, I choose them at random, I give you a shout out and I answer your question with usually too long of a response. But this week we had so many questions. I'm gonna try to go through rapid fire style and answer them to the best of my ability in the shortest amount of time possible. Bear with me on this episode, guys. I am fighting a cold or a flu or something's coming on. I'm getting a little sick, a little stuffed up, a little congested, but we don't let that get in the way of our goals and getting what we need to get done accomplished for the day. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and get this show started. Let's do it! And this week's questions come from Instagram. Holy cow, I've never had a response like this for a Q&A video. We have, as of right now, I posted this 3 hours ago, we have 111 questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and go down through here and just go through them randomly, try to pick ones I haven't answered in previous videos and give you guys the best response I can, rapid fire style. So let's get started. Question 1 is from Goody Beats on YouTube, by the way. Awesome dude. Look his channel up if you have not seen his content yet. He is the master of the keto diet. So if you like that style of dieting, give his content a watch. Really good stuff. He asks, when are you coming to Austin to collaborate with Goody Beats? That's a good question, man. Haven't been invited yet. Is this my invite? You know what, man? I want to visit Austin and I would love to make a trip down there. Maybe we should talk about this. Maybe I can bring a couple of my buddies down. We can do like a mini vacation. We can collab. We can get into some stuff and make some awesome content. I know we'd make killer content. Plus, too, I think some of my subscribers would like to see your keto lifestyle a little more up close, if that makes any sense. Comment below, guys, right now if you want to see me and Goody Beats collaborate, because I'd be down. Totally down. Good people, man. Good people. Thanks for your question, brother. From Robbie_T_J_Juan23. He asks, hey Remington, when you first began YouTube, did you expect your channel to grow this big? And how much do you expect it to grow? 100K? 100 million? When I first started it, I always had it in my brain, right, that I wanted to have a big channel. Obviously, I don't think you should go into any venture or anything you do in this life with subpar expectations. If you're gonna do something, do it big, do it 100%, do it with every ounce of your passion. So when I started, my initial goal was to have a big channel. But as time's gone by, I didn't think it would happen this fast in the way it's happening, right? You always envision stuff and the way you think it's gonna work out, and then you really start noticing things snowballing and growing, and then it just kind of happens. I'm just like along for the ride at this point, you know? I'm still making content. My channel tends to be growing at about 300 to 400 to 500 subscribers a day. We're at 72,000 as of the time I recorded this video, and man, I don't see it stopping anytime soon. So my short-term goal is 100,000. That was always my I made it goal in my head. I was like, if I get 100,000 subscribers, that means that what I'm doing worked, right? But now that I can see way farther down the field, I think 1 million is where I know I'll hit, and then obviously stretch goals from there, 10 million, 20 million, whatever. As long as you guys keep watching my content and new people keep coming, heck, sky's the limit as far as growth is concerned. So it's been an awesome ride, one I wouldn't change for the world. Thank you for your question. From RSE1978, is coffee okay to have on a diet or when you're cutting? Yes, just don't add a bunch of cream and sugar to it. Thanks for your question. Pugs in Fitness Nottingham asks, will you ever do a fitness challenge like Bar Wars or Strength Wars? That would make a great video. I don't even know what either one of those two are, so I can't really answer that for you. I'd love to do more diversified stuff on this channel, but here's the issue that I run into. I don't have a videographer. I do everything myself. I shoot my footage, I edit my footage, I publish my footage. I'm on a 174-day video streak right now, something like that, and I do that all myself. Now, if I had a professional videographer that I could hand the camera to and trust that they're gonna film it right and they're gonna film it the way I want it, then I would love to do more challenges like that, but it makes it so hard, and people don't understand that about fitness and the YouTube thing. I had this girl the other day talk to me in person about my YouTube channel, and she asked how I was doing, and I said, man, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I work all the time. She goes, oh, it must be hard sitting around eating food and filming yourself doing it. And they have no idea, they have no clue what goes into any of this, from the content preparation, from the filming it, from the editing it, to lining up schedules with other people. That way I can put different guys and girls on my channel. That way you guys can have a variety of content. And then anytime I am with other people, I literally hand them my camera and I say, record me. And as much much as that sounds like the easy thing to do, like that would just be kind of simple, like, oh, they just record you. In the end, like if you're not doing this for a living, you don't understand that like this angle's better than this angle, or there's such a thing as too close or too far back, or you're not capturing the entire frame. I don't know how many times I handed my camera off at the Arnold Classic video I shot to my buddies, and we're all like in the mix of it. I'm like, all right, film me with this person, film me with this person, and my head would be cut off, or it would just be awful. So without a professional videographer, that makes this extremely hard to do challenges and stuff like that. Keep in mind, I do everything myself. One of these days, I'll meet someone that's a good fit that can do some of this stuff for me. More content like that could definitely be on the road for the future. But right now, I'm a one-man show. Make stuff like that a little more difficult. Thanks for your question. From Messina 5.0. Dream cars, name 3. Lamborghini, Audi R8, BMW i8. Easy. I will own one of each of those before I die. I promise you that. Thanks for your question. From Angel Marks Fit, she asks, if I wanted to hang out with you and eat food, can I chill at your place? I promise I'll clean up after myself when I bring my own protein powder. Sure. Sure. I'm game. If it involves food and chilling, those are my 2 favorite things. We can work something out. Thanks for your question. From Massimo_Menino, are the food challenges gonna be coming back? Okay, here's my thing about food challenges. As you guys know, if you follow me long enough, I used to do a food challenge every single week, and those were massive videos for my channel. People loved them. They're a lot of fun for me because those videos were the way I used to justify my binge eating problem. And I did those videos simply because I love eating a lot of food at one time, especially bad food. So I think those will make a return eventually, but I gotta find a way to not do them at least every week or something like that, because all that did was kind of make the problem worse, because I would do my eating challenge, then I was doing way too much cardio on top of that every single day to balance out the negative aspects of those eating challenges, and it just became a slippery slope where I was doing extra cardio to make up for the fact that I was binge eating, but I loved binge eating so much, and then it was doing good for my channel. It just wasn't very good. Now that I'm cutting, I found a way better balance. I've been able to handle my cravings so much better, but I'm thinking that moving forward, I might start doing an eating challenge maybe once every month or once every couple weeks. And I'm thinking potentially about doing the 15,000 calorie challenge this Saturday. So if you guys want to see that, you got to hit the like button, but also comment below and let me know if you want to see that challenge. And if so, I'm going to clear my schedule. I'm gonna film that bad boy Saturday. Do you guys think I can do 15,000 calories in a day? I think I can. I think it'd be pretty easy if you ask me, but it is what it is. Let me know, comment section below. But yeah, eating challenges, we'll see. They'll probably come back, but in a more limited variety. And maybe instead of doing crazy, like eat as many of this as I can, maybe I'll just do creative ones where I don't go super crazy on calories, but I just make like epic waffle ice cream towers and eat those, knowing that, you know, they're not as bad for me as an all-out binge. So thanks for your question. From Haha Liz, are you going to get a male romper? You know what? If they made one in my size and it had the right print on it, sure, I would, and I'd wear it on the channel. Thanks for your question. 17_30 Nate, what is your favorite flavor of Halo Top? Definitely cookie dough right now. Red velvet close second. Third is gonna have to be peanut butter cup for sure. Thanks for your question. From Ryan Nicholas_, at any point have you been so overwhelmed with the growth of your YouTube channel that you feel like one day you'll run out of material? That is a really good question. Well, like I stated earlier, I'm on like a 170 some video streak right now, 170 days in a row. Here's the thing about content creation. Content creation possibilities are endless. It's the same thing as writing a book. You can write as many books as you want because you can formulate words in as many different configurations as you want to tell your story. The same thing goes with YouTube content. I could vlog every single day and that's gonna be different every single day because obviously every day is different than the last day. Now when it comes to certain maybe recipes or meal prep videos, you can only make so many of those without it kind of being redundant and doing the same stuff over again, which I've ran into a couple times. But I think as long as there's always new subscribers and there's new people engaging with my content that might have missed older content, I'll always be able to find a way to make some of those old videos fresher again for new people on the channel. But eventually we're gonna come to a point where I don't do this video streak anymore, and it might be sooner rather than later because as I've noticed that I'm getting more creative with my content, I'm trying to film better, more engaging content, implementing the drone more, doing more edit style stuff, my editing time takes so much longer than it used to. And if I'm gonna really bring you guys next level content, doing daily videos is just not possible. It is literally not possible without me literally running myself into the ground, which I think might be one of the reasons I'm sick right now because I've just been spending 10, 12 hours a day sitting at my computer editing videos and then trying to run in and film something in between that time to kind of fill the voids. And once we cut down to fewer videos, obviously a lot of those formats might be vlog style, which in that instance, I'll never, ever, ever run out of content because at that point, it's kind of like watching a reality TV show that I'm the star of. As crazy as that sounds, but I don't plan on stagnating, right? There's certain YouTube channels I used to follow that seem to have stagnated where they're not growing, they're kind of staying at the same place, and they're not doing anything new. It's the same stuff all the time, but I always plan on doing something new. I plan on on having new business ventures. I plan on traveling to new places. And for as long as I'm able to do that, I'm gonna take you guys with me and I'm gonna make awesome, engaging content. You have my word on that. Thank you so much for your question. From Philip Ballard Fitness, will you be doing a lean bulk soon? If so, when? I'm wanting to follow along with you, get some tips and tricks when it comes to meal snacks to put on good quality muscle. I am going to be doing that soon, but I don't think it'll be real soon. What are we in now? May, we're almost June. So July, August, September, probably late August or early September, I'll start my lean bulk. I wanna stay lean like I am right now for at least the remainder of the summer. I am at a good spot right now where I'm at that perfect balance point where I'm lean, I have obliques, I have abs. I still got a little bit of fat on me, but I'm at that good point where I'm not miserable. I can still live my life, have a couple little cheats here and there, and I'm staying this lean. I don't have to do too much cardio. I'm in a good spot right now with life and this balance of my cut. Eventually, it's gonna be time to lean bulk, and you best believe that'll be a new series. I'm probably gonna call it Remington Gains. I think that sounds really good. But yeah, lean bulk will be coming soon. We probably still got a couple months at least before I start that, but definitely, man. Content is endless. Thank you for your question. Final question comes from Snake5192. He says, I love the channel, man. When's the pre-workout coming? I'd definitely be up for trying the White Monster flavor. What are some pre-workouts you recommend? Okay, pre-workout, hopefully, if it all goes well, I will be launching my pre-workout in about 6 weeks. It'll be available for purchase, which is going to be the White Monster flavor and the sour candy flavor. And as you guys know, I'm releasing this along with my good buddy Ankrum and some other business partners. You guys will probably meet on the channel here before too much longer. We sign all the paperwork early June to get all this stuff moving and official. So at that point, I will own multiple companies, which is really freaking cool, guys. I'm telling you, go after your dreams, chase those dreams down and hunt them, because people are gonna doubt you at every turn, but the best feeling you'll ever get is accomplishing something that no one ever thought you could do. Sorry, I'm rambling a little bit. That'll be available in like 6 weeks or so. You best believe I'm gonna put it on the channel when all is well and all is good. Now, as far as pre-workout supplements, I recommend Limitless is amazing. I'm a huge fan of Total War by Redcon 1. The new Havoc is really good. PMP by GAT is really good. What else is there? Oh, you can't forget a scoop of Pure Aminos mixed with Pure Pump. That's amazing as well. I really think that's about all I got. And obviously, once my stuff comes out, it's gonna be at the top of that list. But if you have an opportunity, try Limitless out. Our pre-workouts can be very similar to Limitless as far as the focus and the pump's concerned. If you're wanting a little trial run, try some Limitless out. If not, Total War is excellent as well. Woo-wee! Thank you guys so much for your questions. That was an intense read through, guys. I apologize if I did not get to your question. We literally had so many questions. I got more as I'm sitting there reading them, which is insane. Thank you guys so much for your support and your questions. I appreciate it more than you even know. I'm gonna do another one of these next week. I don't know if I'll do Instagram again or not. So if you wanna get in on this, add my social media accounts, link in description, and you can get in on the next Q&A video and get your shout out and get your question answered. So hopefully I answered those of you that asked them, hopefully I answered your question with an adequate enough response. So how'd I do? How'd I do, guys? I'm feeling a little under the weather. I'm stuffed up, I'm feeling sick, but I feel like that took a little longer for me to get through than a normal Q&A, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Can't sit around and let a minor little sickness affect how we live our day-to-day life, guys. The grind continues no matter what. And with that, I'm out of here. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, helps me out more than you even know. Comment below with video idea suggestions, and also if you wanna see me do the 15,000 calorie challenge. Thank you guys, as always. And don't forget to smile, remain positive, and pay someone a compliment, because you never know whose day you could be making better. With that, I'm out of here. This has been a Remington James production, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Ooh, do you like that? The next video. See you guys.